More than half of the country will feel the effects of a heat wave over the next 24 hours.
So through a day of extreme temperatures today.
By the weekend, at least 14 states are expected to break temperature records.
And a pollution rising at an alarming rate.
But also last month in June, it was the hottest June on record around the world.
We do advise everyone to stay indoors as much as possible during the day to find fresh and clean air. Air cons are of a great help, but as we all know, they're not eco-friendly.
Whoa. A bit dramatic, aren't we? So this summer will be very, very hot and most likely very polluted. Big deal.
How dare you?
It definitely is a big deal. Sorry, Gret. How about we're getting you prepared? Let me introduce you to the latest in air cooling technology. No, not that one. Let me introduce you to ZOE, the first air cooler to not only efficiently cool down the temperature of your room, but also clean and filter its air. Hey ZOE, how are you today? ZOE doesn't talk. ZOE's not a robot. But that doesn't mean ZOE isn't smart. ZOE can connect to your smartphone. Jack is at work on a hot summer's day of July. It's 3 o'clock and he's about to go home. Jack loves to get back to a fresh home, so he'll start cooling down the air. Oh, I already hear you asking, how is this better than regular aircon? I'm glad you asked.
Traditional air cons are not only expensive and inconvenient to install, their production has a very high carbon print, and they use chemicals that are extremely damaging to the environment. On top of that, operating them is very costly energy-wise.
ZOE, on the other hand, is very efficient. This is your typical average-sized bedroom, with your average couple trying to sleep through a night in 2020. And who likes to sleep in a hot room, all sweaty and sticky? Nobody, that's who. So ZOE will cool down the temperature of the room by 5 degrees in less than 30 minutes. This air cooler uses the natural power of evaporation to cool your indoor space. ZOE pulls in dry air and moves it over a rigid cooling media, where water is evaporated into the air. This process can cool the air up to 5 to 10 degrees Celsius, while a fan disperses a cool breeze throughout the room. Imagine a natural fresh waterfall on a beautiful, sweet summer's day. Now, ZOE doesn't just use a regular fan, but an in-house developed bladeless fan, 75% quieter than its ancestors. And because air moves more smoothly and efficiently through the entire multiplier, we were able to scale back on the motor. That means it's 60% more energy efficient.
On top of embedding the latest domotic and environmentally friendly air cooling technology, ZOE has a HEPA filtering system that will remove gases and capture 99.97% of allergens, pollutants, bacteria, and viruses as small as 0.03 microns. This HEPA-certified air purifying feature can be used with or without the ZOE air cooling system.
Wow, good job, guys.
Thanks, Gret. ZOE really is a 2-in-1 air purifying, air cooling device that you'll be using all year long. And that really is more respectful to the environment than regular aircon. Don't fall for the trap of buying inefficient air coolers or expensive aircons that you can only use during the summer. Order ZOE today and get it before the heat comes.